The Apostle Paul's greatest desire was to get to know our loving Savior, Jesus Christ, much better. Would you like to know him? Listen to this devotional.
That I may know him, a devotional by Ellen G. White, a light to the young. And the child grew and waxed strong in spirit, filled with wisdom, and the grace of God was upon him. Luke 2, verse 40. The example of Jesus is a light to the young as well as to those of mature years, for his was a representative childhood and youth. From his earliest years, his example was perfect. In both his physical and spiritual nature, he followed the divine order of growth illustrated by the plant, as he wishes all youth to do. Although he was the majesty of heaven, the King of glory, he became a babe in Bethlehem, and for a time represented the helpless infant in his mother's care. In childhood, he did the works of an obedient child. He spoke and acted with the wisdom of a child and not of a man, honoring his parents and carrying out their wishes in helpful ways according to the ability of a child. But at each stage of his development, he was perfect with the simple natural grace of a sinless life. Joseph, and especially Mary, kept before them the remembrance of their child's divine fatherhood. Jesus was instructed in accordance with the sacred character of his mission. His inclination to write was a constant gratification to his parents. The questions he asked them led them to study most earnestly the great elements of truth. His soul-stirring words about nature and the God of nature opened and enlightened their minds. On the rocks and knolls about his home, the eye of the Son of God often rested. He was familiar with the things of nature. He saw the sun in the heavens, the moon and the stars fulfilling their mission. With a voice of singing, he welcomed the morning light. He listened to the lark caroling forth music to its God and joined his voice with the voice of praise and thanksgiving. Quiet and gentle, he seemed as one who was set apart. Whenever he could, he went out alone into the fields and on the mountainsides to commune with the God of nature. When his work was done, he wandered by the lakeside, among the trees of the forest, and in the green valleys, where he could think about God and lift his soul to heaven in prayer.